Okay. Yeah, once again, very good morning and thanks for joining. Uh, as part of yesterday's session, we discussed about what is our course content, what we are going to discuss for next 3 months. That is what we discussed, and we discussed about what is DBMS, what is RDBMS. Simple for your understanding, sir. DBMS is like a hierarchical level where it is storing in the file system. RDBMS is the little bit advanced level for the DBMS, where your data is storing in a table format where you are having multiple relationships like a foreign keys, primary keys, all the stuff. Okay, and normalization, which is compatible. Distributed database is compatible. We can do a number of things with the RDBMS technology. That is what simply we covered yesterday. As part of today's session, we are going to discuss firstly about SQL Server architecture. This is very important, where we are going to focus more on the SQL Server architecture. Before going for SQL architecture, yesterday we are having two slides are pending. First, let's discuss on the two slides, then we'll discuss on the SQL architecture. Sir, again, we are going to discuss SQL architecture today, only half, sir, half. Okay, remaining half you will get at the advanced level training because that is too much technical. I can't explain now because the people who are having you are starting their journey, they don't have much idea about what and all the things advanced level is available in SQL Server where they can understand. So that's the reason we divided this architecture into two portions. One portion now I'm going to discuss. One portion I'm going to discuss at the advanced levels, or like when we are discussing CPU troubleshooting. Okay, I will come back with the one more architecture. So without time waste, let's move on, sir, to the slide. Okay, so what are we are going to cover today and tomorrow? Possible how much we can cover today, we'll cover, sir. Otherwise, we'll go for tomorrow also. First thing we are going to cover database engine. That is a heart for entire SQL Server. It's like a heart, sir, for entire SQL Server database engine we are going to cover. Under the database engine, we are having two more engines. One is relational engine, storage engine. Under relational engine, we are having command parser, query optimizer, query executor. Okay. And the storage engine, we are having access method, buffer pool, okay, lock manager, buffer manager. Okay. We are having n number of components are available. That is we are going to discuss. And we have one layer called network protocol layer. That is what we are going to discuss. And what are the services Microsoft is offering, and what is the default port number, how to change, how to see the port number, how to change the port number also we are going to discuss, sir. First we'll discuss all the theoretical parts, then we'll go for one by one practical part. After 2 to 3 sessions we'll go for practical, sir. Meanwhile, next 2 to 3 sessions completely end to end theoretical part. You need to understand theory of the entire your SQL Server architecture. Means how your database engine. SQL Server architecture is nothing but database engine, sir. Majorly our engine. This is what the heart for entire our SQL Server. How this engine is working. That is our first focus. As part of today and tomorrow session, we are going to mainly focus on the database engine. Then we'll focus on the relational engine and storage engine. Then we'll go for network and services and ports as well. Remaining stuff also you may get it. So now, first thing, being yesterday we have some pending slides, right? First, let me cover those slides and then I will go back to the our SQL Server architecture, sir. So SQL is a language basically. Okay, SQL is a language like you know about C language, C++ language, Java, Python, R language. Okay, PowerShell, shell scripting. So we are having a number of languages, right? Along with this, SQL is also one language. Very technical, you can call it as a structured query language. Structured query language. SQL stands for structured query language. Okay, it is a language for the database management system tools, sir. All the database management system, SQL is the common language. If you go for SQL Server, if you go for Oracle, if you go for MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Cosmos, Cassandra, uh, uh, um, whatever the database management systems are there, sir, throughout the global, almost throughout the global, there are n number of database management systems. Okay, n number of management. management system. But mostly we will had that, okay, Oracle, SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Teradata, MongoDB, but there are n number of database management systems, their own database management systems. All the database management systems are using SQL as a common language, SQL as a common language. Using that SQL, where you can retrieve your data, modify your data, okay, access your data, you can do n number of things with help of SQL, sir. SQL was invented in the year 1970s, almost like 54 years history of the SQL Server. Okay, was firstly commercially distributed by the Oracle basically. Okay, the original name was given by the IBM as a structured English query language. Okay, earlier it is acronym is SQL, SQL, we are technically calling. Now, IBM has been renamed into the form of single SQL language, SQL structure query language. Earlier, we are having a different name, and which is introduced around 90s, 70s itself, 1970s itself, and which supports the ANSI values like American National Standard Institute standard. Okay, operators. What is the ANSI values? Also, we are going to cover, sir, in the advanced performance tuning level, because that will plays a major role when you are working with the performance tuning. What is that ANSI parameters, how that SQL is working with the ANSI values, all we are going to cover. Okay. And basically, now every database management system is using a SQL language. It's a language. It's a language which contains four different languages internally. The SQL is a language, sir, which contains four languages: DDL, DML, TCL, DRL, or DQL. You can call it as a DRL or DQL, and DCL. So, data definition language, data retrieval language, or data query language, or you can call it as a data retrieval language, data query language, data manipulation language, data control language, transactional control language. So we are having four languages in the SQL Server where we are commonly using all these languages, sir. Not you, developers. Developers will remember all this stuff because they are going to do only using these commands only. They are going to perform n number of things. But as a DBA also, we mustn't should remember all these commands, sir, because sometimes you may get a chance to work with the deployments, production deployment, test deployment, UAT deployment, SAT deployment. So you need to deploy the scripts. Okay, you will be also part of the deployment team, sir. Okay, you will deploy the scripts. So that time we should not go on blindly deploy the scripts. That time we should know about what is the deployment task, what exactly we are getting. Okay, so for example, whenever you open the script, you notice that okay, they are doing some creation, inserts, update. Okay, you can realize that okay, they are creating some objects and they are loading some data. Okay, and they are manipulating something. You got some sort of insights basically. So that is what we want to learn, sir, basically. So when you go for SQL language, we are having five different languages. So we will discuss one by one. Okay, one by one. Each are very important, and I'm going to take a separate session, sir. After maybe you will get on Friday. Yeah, mostly you will get on Friday. What are the DBA developers will do? What is the DBA role? What exactly? So after our installation, once we complete our installation, we'll also take one session. What exactly DBA developers will do? Okay, so you will get better understanding what they will do. They will create the store procedure, functions, triggers, cursors, and they will also write the select statements, all the stuff, right? What they will do, what as a DBA we will do. Anyhow, what DBA people will do, we are discussing almost 3 months, but at least we wanted to know what developers are doing, right? We are going to discuss one session, one session or two sessions, what exactly developers are performing on the SQL end. What exactly they are performing on the SQL end, because which will help us a lot whenever we are troubleshooting the performance issue. When we are troubleshooting performance issue. Now, When you go to the data definition language, sir, we are having majorly these four commands. And earlier, this is also, now also it is there, sir, but these are the four top commands we will use more frequently in the DDL, data definition language. In the data definition language, you are going to use the create, drop, alter, truncate. So means, so technical terms, okay, we are calling as a objects. In technical terms, we are calling as a objects. Objects means, okay, it can be table. So, this is the object. Object. Object means it can be table. Table is our base object, sir. On the table, they may create the store procedure, they may create the functions, they may create the triggers, okay, triggers, they may create the views, they may create the materialized views, they may create the indexes, okay. They can do n number of things with this help of table with the help of. So each technically we are calling as objects. Okay, store poser is objects, function is object, trigger is object, views is object, materialized views object, indexes are of the objects. Okay, so we are calling this as a technically objects. Okay, so index we won't call it as object, but technical terms is will technically call it as objects in SQL Server. I'm not sure in Oracle, but in technically SQL Server will call this all our objects. So this is how, sir, this is the tool SSMS where we will use to connect to the SQL Server. When you go to the SSMS, we are connecting to the database engine. That is what we are going to discuss today. Okay, and this is our instance. We are connecting to that instance. Once you connect to this instance, this is how it looks like. And when you expand the databases, these are all the databases are available. Okay, in that database, so we are having n number of objects. See, table, views. When you expand here, store procedure, functions, triggers, assembles. Okay, so we are having n number of objects. So if we wanted to create any object, so what is the command we will use is create. If you wanted to create any objects in SQL Server, we'll use the create. If you wanted to create any objects in Oracle, PostgreSQL, anywhere, we use the create only, sir. Okay, if you wanted to create anything, we will use the command called create command. The syntax will be vary when you are creating a table, when you are creating a store procedure, when you are creating a function, when you are creating a trigger, when you are creating a view. Okay, the syntax will vary, but underlying, if you wanted to create any object, you will use the command called create. Okay, that's the first thing. Next thing, let's go for alter, sir. You created a table. For example, take example. You created a table. Later on, you wanted to change the structure. So, for example, you wanted to change the structure of that object. I wanted to add one column. I wanted to edit the column data type. I wanted to increase the column data type value. Okay. I wanted to delete the column on one table. You wanted to add some statements in the store procedures. We will discuss all this stuff in the development session, sir. Please hold on. Okay. Whoever first time listening. Okay. So if you wanted to alter anything, the structure, of the object. If you want to alter any structure of the object, mostly we'll go for alter command. And alter will do many things, sir. Okay. Alter alter the structure is the basic for our understanding, but alter can do adding a column, removing a column, changing the data type, changing the data type value. Okay. Removing the column. You can remove the column using alter command on the specific table. You can do n number of things using alter. Alter will play one of the major role. So create is nothing but creating a structure. Alter is nothing but, okay, changing the structure. Once you create and you want to change something structure, you can use the alter command. Okay. And if you wanted to drop the object, I means if you wanted to delete the object, you will go for drop. Okay. It will delete the structure. It will delete the data. Completes are entire you gone. Entire everything is gone. Okay, not you gone. Sorry, everything is gone. So if you go for drop, it will drop the object means it is dropping the structure along with it is dropping the data as well. So drop is little bit dangerous option because it will drop everything, sir. Whatever you are using, which object you are using, that object structure, that object data, everything it will be deleted when you go for drop. Create, alter, drop. Clear, everyone? No? Yes? So you can create the structure, you can alter the structure, you can drop the structure. Now, one important is truncate. This is most important interview question, sir. Even you are a DBA, they may ask you this question. What is the difference between truncate, delete? What is the difference between truncate and delete? This is topmost interview question. Even you are a DBA, they may ask you this question, sir. Please keep it in the mind. Very important. Basically, what is truncate? First, let's discuss what is truncate. Sir, truncate is a DDL command. Truncate is a DDL command which will keep the structure and delete the data. Which will keep the structure and delete the data. Only, sir, it will work only for the tables. You can't use for stored procedure, functions, triggers, views, materialized views, indexes. Can I use truncate option any one of these objects? No. You can use the truncate option only for table because table is our parent, sir. Table is like a parent, remaining all are the childs. Remaining are all the chains. Truncate will works only for the table. Truncate will work only for the tables. Means it will keep the table structure and it will delete the data. It will keep the table structure means your table structure will be available whatever the data. So for example, you created one. Okay. So for example, Chaitanya 5002. Okay. Alam. Okay, 10,000. So whenever you use the truncate, it will delete the data, but it will keep the structure. Means your table will be available, your table structure will be available, but you can't see any data because you have truncated everything at one shot. Okay, at one shot you can truncate the data. If I wanted to truncate the data of the table, you can use the truncate, sir. It will delete everything data, but it will keep the structure. Okay, fine. Truncate is nothing but keeping the structure, deleting the data. Okay, fine. Now, these are the rename means changing the object name, sir. If you wanted to change the object name. Okay, so for example, you created it. This is the table name, and later on you wanted to change. You realize that you wanted to change this table name like this. Okay, how you can rename is you can use the rename command. If you wanted to change any name of the any one of the object, you can use the rename. You can use the rename. Clear? DDL? Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, when I go for DML, data manipulation language, sir, throughout the global, we are using this one, sir. Directly, proportionally, and proportionally, we are using this commands. Indirectly, also we are using these commands. Yeah, Pradeep. Having question?
Subbu, rename, was it newly introduced or
No, it's already there, sir. But no one will. Most of the people won't display. Okay, mostly we'll use only this four commands: create, drop, alter, truncate.
Can't we use alter table name for changing the table name?
No, sir. No, you can't change the object name. Okay, using alter. You can change only using rename object names. You can alter the column. Means you can add the column. You can modify the column data type size. Okay, you can remove the column from the table. That stuff you can do using alter, sir. You can't alter the table name. No.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Even you can't alter stored procedures or functions. No.
Okay, thanks.
Names you can't do it. Now, when you go for DML, sir, data manipulation language, this, okay, forget about these two options, okay? Only we'll focus on these three, okay? Very important. Insert, update, delete. Only three, sir. Focus on only three. When you go for DML, You are having only three commands: insert, update, delete. So I can give you simple examples, sir, so that you can understand. You wanted to open an account. You will go to the bank. What you will do? You will provide your details, your address proof, okay, your identity proof, address proof, your mobile number, your email address, and based on whatever the identity you provided, they will create your account for you. They will create your account. Okay, they will create your account. How they are going to create your account means they will insert your data into their bank. They will inserting, sir. Already there is a structure. You already created a table structure. Account table is already created, sir. Account table is already created. Okay. Now there you are inserting the data, means you are inserting a record into this table. So whenever a new account they wanted to open, they will insert what they will pass. They will get your account number. They will provide your first name, last name, middle name, your mom name, your dad name, your date of birth, your account opening date, and what sort of account it is. It's a salary account or corporate account or saving account. So they will select whatever the options they are selecting in the form, right? What they will do, they are inserting your data into this table, because table is already created, sir. You are inserting a record. They are inserting a record. So they once your record is available, okay, then if you want to update something, you can update your record. So nothing but I wanted to change my address. Currently, for example, you are working in Texas, you are working in Bangalore. Okay, you got a new position in Hyderabad, you got new position in California. So you will go to the respective bank, and you told that, okay, I got opportunity in so and so state. I want to switch my address to that location. Will you help for us? So they will update your data. So you are updating your data. Okay. And I wanted to close the account. I don't want to use now. I am going to open one more account because other company is not offering this one as a salary account. I need to open one more account. So you will delete your record. They will delete your record. Means you are closing your record. So these are the three business operations are we are doing throughout the global, right? Even take Amazon also. You will place a order, inserting the order. You are updating the order. You are updating the order. You will cancel the order. Is nothing but deleting the order. Almost similar only, right, sir? So you are inserting the data, updating the data, deleting the data. So these are the three business transactions throughout the global. Knowingly, unknowingly, we are performing, sir. This three only we are performing only three majorly. You are inserting, updating, deleting, inserting, updating, deleting. So these three will play a major role. Got it? So DML, data manipulation language. On the data manipulation language, you are going to insert the data, update the data, delete the data. Clear? These are the three main business transactions we are performing. Okay, this is about DML, sir. Any questions? Yeah, good. Now, sir, you can call it as a DQL or you can call it as a DRL. Okay,
Hi,
yeah, yeah,
Guru.
yes, Srihari.
Can you tell me truncate and delete
I
difference
will
once
tell.
again?
I will explain, sir. I not explain about truncate and delete. Okay, let's understand all concept. Then I will
Oh,
go for truncate and delete differences. Okay.
okay,
Now,
thanks.
DRL, sir. Okay, data retrieval language. DRL, data retrieval language or data query language, sir. Only one statement is nothing but select statement. Okay, select means you are reading the data. So again, generic example only. You will open your app, bank account app like ICICI Bank, ICICI app or HDFC app. You will pull the bank statement for 1 year, for 6 months, for last month. So whatever pulling the data you are seeing, sir, whatever you are seeing, that is help of select only. Retrieval, data retrieval language, nothing but select statement like Tableau, Power BI, reporting services, Cognos, Pentaho. These are all the reporting tools, sir. Okay, they will pull the data. Okay, you can remember Tableau, Power BI, SSRS, sir. Okay, Cognos also remember. We also need to sometimes our databases will point to Tableau, our databases will point to Cognos, our database will point to Power BI, our database will point to SSRS, right? That time reporting people will come to DBS and they may ask you, hey, I am pulling the data, but my reports are running very slow. So what they are doing, sir, they are reading the data. Okay, visualization. You can technically call it as a visualization tools. These are all. Okay, you are projecting your data. So last 6 months, what is my business? Last year, what is my business? Next year, what I need to, what is my goals? Okay, you can visualize your data with help of Power BI, reporting tools, Cognos, okay, SSRS. Using these tools, you can visualize your data, whatever you are having in your database. What they are doing, sir, they are performing simply select statement, reading the data. Select is nothing but reading the data. So you will also see, right, whenever you book the ticket, you book the flight, you book the order in Amazon, or you will go and you will track your order. You will track your order, right? What is happening in the back end, sir? You are reading the data. Whenever you perform, click, track your order, it is going to the back end, it is going to the database, getting the information, latest information, and providing means you are reading the data. So you can read the data with help of select statement. You can insert the data with help of insert. You can update the data with help of update. You can delete the data with help of delete. So insert, update, delete, select, or working with the data. Data. Okay. Data. Structure is you already created structure, sir, with help of DDL command. Create. You already created structure. Once you create a structure, you are inserting the data, updating the data, deleting the data, reading the data. Read is nothing but select statement. Only one command, sir. Okay. You never forget, no worries, because we are going to discuss more performance tuning on the select statement only. Okay. Select statements and the stored procedure we are going to discuss. Functions we are going to discuss. How you will improve the performance of stored procedures, how you will improve the performance of functions. That time you will get to know more knowledge. Got it, sir? Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, these are the three major languages, sir. These are the three major languages. Let's clear all the sites. Okay, these are the major three languages. Okay, creating the structure. It is completely working with the structures, sir. Structure. This this is completely working with the data. Data. Okay, data. Please keep it in mind. These two are working with the data. That is working with the structure. Okay, fine, Subbu. Now, what about DCL, TCL? Okay, DCL, TCL. Leave it this one as of now. Okay, no worries. Okay, we'll concentrate on rest of the things. Sir, remember these two also. Please, sir, remember these commands. Don't get confused. Mostly we will get confused in when they're asking question. What they will ask you question means, what are the commands you will use for TCL and DCL? Okay, what is the difference between TCL and DCL? Okay, that is a slight confusing question they may ask you. TCL is nothing but transaction control language, transactional control language, where they are going to perform commit, rollback, save point. Okay, so commit, rollback, save point. These are the three commands will falls under TCL. DCL, data control language, grant, revoke. So what is the difference between all this, Subbu? Means, so when you go for transaction control language, sir, we have commit, rollback. First, we'll discuss commit, rollback. Commit in the sense you are saying to the SQL server, hey, whatever I inserted, whatever I done anything, okay, this is the valid only. Can you move the data to the database? Can you move this data to the data? Because always SQL Server move completely committed data to the database. Committed data, sir, means uh, you are making one confirmation to the database management system. Yeah, everything is a perfect. Okay, let's go for commit. Again, sir, don't get confused. Here we are having two types of commits. One is explicitly commits, one is implicit commits. By default, insert, update, delete is a implicit commits. Means you no need to type anything commit keyword, sir. You no need to type anything commit keyword. So means if I'm opening new query window and I don't want make it as a commit and execute it. I don't want make this one, sir. By default, your insert, update, delete is a implicit commits. Implicit commits automatically commits, sir. Automatically it will commit. Whenever it insert a record, it is auto commit insert only. Auto commit insert. But implicit commits, we need to focus little bit on the explicit commits. Explicit commits. What do you mean by explicit commits? Means when you are writing same insert statement in the begin tran insert. Okay, when you are writing in this kind of statements, this technically you should call it as explicitly commits. So you need to explicitly use the commit button. So again, sir, the people who are not understanding, no worries. We are having a separate troubleshooting for this one only. What is implicit commits? What is explicit commits? Okay. How the transactions are committing in SQL Server? We are having a separate demo. That time you can understand more deeper, sir. Okay. Being now first time, right? Try to understand the terminologies. Okay. There is a implicit commits, there is a explicit commits, and this is also very important interview question. Okay, interview important concept also when we are troubleshooting performance issue. This is also one important concept. Okay, this is also one important concept. It is not only important for SQL, sir. Even you go for Oracle, PostgreSQL, everywhere this is very important. Okay, everywhere this is very important. There will be implicit commits. There will be explicit commits. So what do you mean by implicit commits? By default, insert, update, delete is a implicit commits. Auto commits are you no need to do anything. But same insert, update, right? You are writing in the begin tran. Begin tran, insert, update, delete. This is explicitly commit. You need to pass the commit keyword. You need to pass the commit keyword. These are the explicit commits. Clear? Not clear? Everyone? Very important concepts are, no worries. We are having a separate demo, a separate practical demo, sir, in the advanced performance tuning, because you need to understand what are the challenges we'll face with this commits, all this stuff. I can't discuss too much technical now. Being we are starting our journey, right? When we move on all the concepts, you will be familiarized with these terminologies. That time you will get to know what I'm saying in the advanced performance tuning. That's the reason only I make advanced performance tuning at the ending of our training. Clear, everyone? Commit means your data will move to the database, sir. Your data will move into the database. Basically means database in the sense this one, sir. This is a database. Finally, your data will move into the database. Yes.
One question, Shubhu.
Yeah.
So in MS SQL, by default, implicit commit is enabled or explicit commit is enabled?
Implicit commit is by default implicit commit, sir. Means whenever you are inserting, updating, deleting, by default there is a implicit commit. So we no need to explicitly done anything.
Okay.
And explicit commits means when you are writing same insert, update, delete in the begin tran.
Okay.
Begin tran. Those are explicit commits.
And then we have to mention the commit keyword.
Yes, sir.
To commit it. Okay.
Yes. There is one more thing, sir. I will tell in advanced level.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you may forget now if I'm telling that doesn't make any sense. That time I will show you a practical demo, sir. 1 hour we are discussing only this concept. Now think how important it is.
Exactly. Yeah. Sure.
Now roll back, sir. If you want, by mistakenly you inserted the data, by mistakenly you done something, I don't want to apply those changes, then you can go for rollback. Okay. You are not doing anything, sir. Again, you are a DBA. Developers will do all this stuff. But how the rollback is working means, if by mistakenly if I done something, I don't want that changes to reflect on the database level. I wanted to roll back those one. You can use the rollback option. You can use the rollback option. And now finally save point. Save point is nothing but, sir, when you are writing a stored procedures, sir, massive kind of programmatic language, sir. They will write 1,000 lines, 2,000 lines, 3,000 lines stored procedures. They are writing that much level of code, sir. In one day they will write everything, right, sir? No, no, right? So what they will do on one day, they will implement it 200 to 300 lines of code, and before they are leaving the day, they want to save that code. So they will use the save point. From tomorrow, again they will start where they saved. Okay, that is how the save point will work, sir. Like even you are playing games also, like PUBG, anywhere there will be one save point, right? You saved your game. From tomorrow, again you will back and come back from there. Again you start the game. You no need to start every day from the beginning, right? Like that, if they want to save this their their programmatic languages, they will use the keyword called save point. They will use the keyword called save point. Got it? When they are implementing the stored procedures, massive stored procedures, when they are implementing massive functions, and they wanted to save that for the day before they're leaving, they will use the save points. Developers. These are the three commands which will work under TCL, Transaction Control Language. Yep.
Excuse me.
Subbu,
What is the difference between save point and simply saving? So they can save the query in a name, no? So what is the difference?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah. What is the difference in simply saving the query in a file and save point? So what is the
No,
difference?
within the database itself, they will save it, sir. They don't want keep any files, third-party files like Notepad or somewhere. Within the store procedure, they are designing the store procedure, right? So, for example, these are the store procedures. Okay, they are designing the store procedure. Well, let's assume
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah.
creating this one. They will save here, save point. They will mention the save point. Okay, and they will save this one. And tomorrow they will start from again here. Again
No,
they will make.
what I'm asking. So when we click on save button, it is already storing in a file, no? So when we click on the save symbol, that is same, no? So what is the difference?
Where you are saying save files are?
See, there is a save that floppy symbol there
Oh,
under that.
this one,
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, see, again, sir. Uh, see, flexibility. You will see the your flexibilities, right? Getting my point? Okay, so for example, they want to make certain point. See how complex query you are designing, Pradeep. Good question. How complex queries you are designing? See, we do as a DBS we don't know maybe, but as a developers they may aware of, right, how complex the store procedure is, because they are getting data from the different objects, different databases, different instance. And they are getting somewhere. So they every time they don't want to use this one, sir. They want to make one point. Okay, save point one. Okay, save point two. For their understanding, they will add some comments here. Okay, this save point we are doing this stuff. For this save point we are doing this stuff. They will add the comments here, right? I hope you are getting my point. So someone, sir, internally, you can understand. So for example, this is the stored procedure you are designing in your locally, local. Assume this same query you are designing in the centralized server. Means everyone can go and check. For example, your team lead can having access to go to the database and see what you are designing, and they want to understand on the day one what they done, on the day two what they done. They can mention the kind of uh, checkpoint kind of stuff, right? Not our traditional checkpoints, sir. That kind of stuff using the save point, right? Maybe
Mhm.
developers can use this kind of terminology, sir, in real world. I hope you got my point.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Subbu, Pradeep here.
yeah.
Regarding the save point, let's say you mentioned save point one, save point two, and let's say tomorrow they removed this and made save point three. Let's say they made some modifications in the store procedure, and they made save point three after a couple of days. Can we come back to save point one and save point two
No,
for some
I
reference?
think no, sir. I'm not that much strong in development. I
Okay.
think from my understanding, no. It's just a a kind of checkpoint kind of stuff, sir. It's just
Okay.
for our reference kind of.
Okay, because I was wondering, something happens to database if they want to restore this store proc to say point one, say point two.
No, you
Uh,
can take entire backup only, sir. It is not like a specific store user you are taking the backup. Okay, you are taking whole database backup. You can recover with the help of backup and restore algorithm only, sir. It's not like a if something happen where I can no. I think no.
okay, okay, thanks.
Yeah, good, sir. Any other questions?
So in commit and rollback,
Yeah.
once we commit to the database, commit the data, it will store the data into database, right?
Yes.
How
Yes,
it
sir.
will be
It
rolled
will
back?
it will store in the data in the MDF file. MDF. There will
Yeah.
be two files, sir. Okay. There will be two files. Okay. A data file and log file. Okay. Once the data is committed, it will finally go into the MDF file, which is holding our data. That's what, sir. I will show you practically. Okay, how rollback will work, how commit will work. I'm not discussing anything practical. I'm just explaining the theoretical. Once we come up the practical, that time you will get to know how all the commands will work. Okay.
Okay, Subbu, one more question. Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt.
No worries.
Uh,
No worries. Yeah.
Regarding the SSMS tool, can you open the SSMS tool?
Okay.
Uh, I don't know if it is a part of the curriculum, but do you plan to explain all the components in SSMS in upcoming session? I'm not sure.
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't.
So we'll discuss whatever the very important points which we wanted to know. Yes, we are going to discuss on our day to day, wherever you will get everything, sir.
Okay, okay, thanks.
Yeah. Otherwise, SSMS is our favorite tool. Okay. Now, sir, I will encourage everyone from the day one itself. I'm telling. Okay. You people, okay, when you are practicing on your laptops, try to use Azure Data Studio instead of SSMS. Okay. Use SSMS also, but try to use Azure Data Studio also in parallel. This is the game changer now. Very game changer, sir. This is the game changer for us now. Okay, it will place a major role in coming future. Now it is placing a major role in future. It is place even than SSMS because you can do lot of wonders using Azure Data Studio. Okay, see, for example, uh, I don't have Azure SQL database, sir. Let's connect. Yeah, connected. I connected. See, sir, when I go to here, this is my instance in Azure Data Studio. So Microsoft is working backend a lot. This is SSMS, most popular tool, mostly widely used tool throughout the global, and this is now becoming the most popular tool, and maybe in future it will also be widely used tool. See, for example, if you want to get some sort of information, okay, so if I go to the database, hey, come on, right? Okay, see, sir, you here also you will get lots of information. Microsoft is working lot when you compare with SSMS using more graphical user interface, that kind of stuff you will able to see here. So when you go to the TempDB, you can see the TempDB overall performance here itself. Okay, we are not doing anything, sir, but here you will get the complete information here, and you can drive the migration. You can get the assessment. You can do lot many things, sir. I'm going to take 4 to 5 sessions, separate sessions only on Data Studio. Okay. Using JSON code, you can create some dashboards, which will enhance a lot when you compare with SSMS. So this is also our tool only, sir. Now try to prefer, okay, use at least once Azure Data Studio also. Whatever you are learning on SSMS, same thing you can go and try on the Data Studio as well. That is what I can say, sir.
Subbu,
Everyone, yeah.
Subbu, I used the Azure Data Studio a couple of times, but can we configure, I've always on mirroring everything from Azure Data Studio?
Sorry, sir.
can we configure
Not
always
that,
on?
not that much, sir. No. Still, Microsoft is working a lot. Maybe in future you will get everything, sir. Okay. Back and pull
Because
Microsoft, but couple of things you can get little bit different when you compare with SSMS. Okay. But again, try to use it, sir. I mean to say, this is not everything you can do it right away, but you can do, sir, in going forward. When you compare with earlier, now Microsoft added lot many things. So, for example, if you go for database level, so now you are getting the backup option, you are getting the restore option. Okay, you are getting the compatibility, you are having the last backup. Here itself, you no need to. What you can do here, you need to right click here, you need to go to the properties, and you need to get the information like this. But here, just you are getting everything here itself. So when you go for the database manage, you are getting the recovery model, log backup, full backup, compatibility level, who is the owner. You are getting on fly, right? And if you want to take the backup, you can take the backup from here. If you want to reach, Microsoft is working sir backend. Okay. What I mean is my intention is try to use SSMS also. What you can do it, sir. What you can't do, wait for some more time. Definitely that will also work in going forward. Okay.
sure, thank you.
Yeah, that's what, sir. I told to even my previous batch also. So after their pending classes completed, I'm going to make 4 to 5 sessions only on Azure Data Studio, sir, because we can do lot many wonders using Azure Data Studio using JSON code. Okay, so I will try to help you couple of things so that it will make helpful in your real world. Okay, it means you can customize the dashboards. So you can when you go for you can customize the dashboards when you specially go for instance level, when you specially go for database level, you can customize the things. Okay, we'll discuss it, sir. No worries. Now back to our sir. Now finally DCL command. And any no questions, right? Commit, save point, rollback. Okay, basically developers knows little bit more about save points sir, than the DBA people because they are the people which are using more frequently. Okay, because uh, we are not a developer side. We never go and design the store procedures or functions or triggers, nothing. But we can understand. We need to understand the architecture of the store procedures or how they created, how they designed. Okay, what is from where they are getting the data, from where it is moving, from where again they are moving the data, calculating any calculations, what are the parameters they are passing. We want to understand the flow because it will help us a lot when we are troubleshooting basically. Now, finally, DCL. This is our commands only, sir. Grant, revoke. Okay. So if you want to grant the permission, you will grant the permission. If you wanted to take the permission back, then you will go for revoke permission. Only two commands we'll use, grant, revoke. So if you wanted to grant the permission to so-and-so user, we'll use the grant permission. If you wanted to revoke the permission, you can revoke the permission. Okay. So this we are going to discuss on the security. Security plays vital role, right? That time you will get to know what is a grant, what is revoke, how grant is working, how revoke is working, all the stuff you are getting. Okay, this is the DCL command. Clear about all the commands, sir? Any questions? No questions means I can tell what is the difference between truncate and delete. And most important, sir, remember DCL, very confusion command, sir, and a very important question. They may ask you what are the commands which will falls under DCL, what are the commands which will falls under TCL. Suddenly they will ask you, sir, because mostly we won't use these commands in real world. Mostly we won't use it, sir. Rare case only we'll use it, right? We may forget in the going forward. That's the reason they may ask you this question. Very confusion questions, sir, basically. But DCL is a data, sir. Data. TCL is a transaction. Okay. Transaction control. Data control. Data control is nothing but access kind of stuff. Granting, revoking. TCL is nothing but transaction control, like commit, save point, rollback. Okay. Now, finally, if no questions, let's discuss about truncate, delete difference, sir. Okay. So This is also one important question. You may get it in interview. What is the difference between truncate and delete? Okay. Truncate is a DDL command. Delete is a DML command. Okay. So in truncate, it will keep the structure. It will delete all the data, sir. It will erase everything. It will erase everything. Okay. But it won't touch the data. It won't touch the data. Means it won't touch the data. Sorry. It won't touch the structure. Sorry, sir. It won't touch the structure, but it will complete the data. Delete also doing same thing. Delete also deleting the data. Delete is also deleting the data, but there is one advantage with the delete is where you can delete whole data or where you can delete only particular data. So in the delete, where class is possible. Where class is possible. Where conditions are. Delete where employee ID equal to 100. Where delete where employee name equal to Bhushan. So you can pass the parameter where condition is not compatible in truncate, where condition is compatible. You can delete whole data. If you don't want to delete whole data, you can also delete the particular record as well. That is the interesting with the delete option. Okay. So whatever the FAQs, I will provide you the material, right? In that FAQs, there is already available, sir. What is the difference between delete and truncate? Sir, whatever I'm explaining here, most of the questions I already make it in the material, sir. You can refer that FAQs. You will get it, sir. But you can enhance later. Okay. That is my flow, sir. Whatever you wanted to explain, how you can explain to the interviewer, you can explain your own ideology, sir. Again. Okay. Where class is not compatible in delete. Where is my mouse? 1 second, sir. Yeah, here. So where class is not compatible in truncate, where class is compatible here. Okay. I can't roll back the data when I perform the truncate. When I perform the truncate, can I roll back the data? No, I can't roll back the data. But when you perform the delete, I can roll back the data. Okay. Directly, I mean to say. So directly, can I roll back the data when you perform the truncate? No, sir, you can't roll back the data directly, but you can roll back the data when you perform the delete. Okay. Indirectly, you can bring the data when you perform the truncate option. When you perform the truncate option also, you can bring the data back, sir. It is not directly, it is indirectly you need to bring the data back. So these are the major difference, sir. If someone is asking, very simple answers. Truncate is a DDL command. Delete is a DML command. Using truncate, we can delete whole data on the table, which will keep the structure as it is. It is delete can delete the whole data, and even it is also possible where we can delete only specific entries. Also, it is possible because where class is not compatible in truncate, where class is compatible in delete statement. We can't roll back the data when we perform truncate. We can roll back the data when we perform delete operation. Okay. Got it, sir? Everyone? No? Yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Subbu, one question, like truncate and delete. Let's say I want to delete all, right? So should I use truncate or delete?
Sir, basically, performance level,
Mhm.
truncate. Okay.
Will be
Data
faster.
production level means developers will think that, okay, we are not doing anything, right? They may think that delete, truncate. Okay. But truncate is a little bit faster, sir. Okay. When you compare with delete. Again, once we go for practical demos, you will get to know, sir. Okay. Let's understand only theoretical part today.
Yeah.
Once we complete the installation, we'll go for one practical development session, right? That time I will show you practical, sir. Clear?
Sure, Subbu. Thank you.
Everyone clear? No? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Now let's move on to the next slide. A simple, sir. You can install SQL on Windows flavor, Linux flavor, Mac flavor, others. Others means, what do you mean by others? Containers? Okay, Docker containers, Kubernetes containers also you can go and install the SQL and Oracle, sir. all the database management system. So here we are having two different technologies. Okay, in all the platforms we're having two, like one is a common, is nothing but SQL is a common, sir. One is a programmatic language. One is a programmatic language. So here, sir, every database management system having, we will call it as two different technologies, two languages. One is a SQL is a language commonly and widely used database management systems, and there is one more language called programmatic language. In SQL, we will call it as a T-SQL, sir. In Microsoft SQL Server, we'll call it a T-SQL. When you go for Oracle, you will call it as a PLSQL, programmatic language. Almost both are same only, sir. If you know the if you know the Oracle development, you already good at Microsoft SQL Server development as well, sir. You already good at PostgreSQL also. Almost all are same only, sir. Somewhere the syntax level, declaration level, little bit changes, sir. Okay. Otherwise, SQL is a SQL. Programmatic language is a programmatic language. In Oracle also, you are going to create the stored buzzers, functions, triggers, cursors. In SQL also, you are going to create the stored buzzer, functions, triggers, cursors. In Oracle also, you are having join conditions, subqueries, all the stuff, functions, join, subqueries, all the stuff. In SQL also, you are having join, subqueries, SQL, everything common, sir. There is no difference, but slightly you may notice little bit declaration differences, declaration part, some differences. Okay, but underlying architecture is same, sir. Okay, we are having two languages. One is SQL language, is a common. One more is a programmatic language. In Oracle, you will call it as a PLSQL. In SQL, you will call it a T-SQL. Okay, got it, sir. So in the T-SQL, in the PLSQL, what we will do, Subbu, means you will design all this stuff, sir. Okay, you will design all this stuff, programmatic languages. Okay, stored buzzers, functions, triggers, all this will comes under the T-SQL, PLSQL. Generic, whatever we discussed, right, previous session, previous slide, this will comes under the SQL language. So we are having two languages. One is a SQL common language, one is a T-SQL, or one is a PLSQL. In Oracle, you will call it as a PLSQL. In SQL, you will call it as a T-SQL. Got it? No? Yes?
Yes, Subbu.
Yes, sir.
That's it, sir. Basic about SQL, what is DBMS, what is RDBMS, what is database, what is SQL language, what are the things we can do in the SQL language is a theoretical part I explained. Okay. Now let's move on into the actual concepts, sir. Now the actual concept started, because till now we discussed about what we are learning. Okay, we are learning a database management system. Okay, like as part of database management system, SQL Server is a one tool. SQL Server is a one tool. That is a tool we are learning, sir. Oracle is a tool. PostgreSQL is a tool. We are learning a tool. SQL Services is a database management system. So basically, when you go for SQL Server, so Microsoft providing not only database engine, sir. So not only database engine, okay, not only database engine, okay, you are getting n number of other services also. We already discussed, but database engine is a heart for us. Okay, heart for us. Entire our SQL Server database engine will plays a key role. Along with our database engine, you are having analysis service, reporting service, integration service. Okay, integration service. These are the three services Microsoft is offering. These three services, technically, we can call it as a, okay, how you can understand this one means, so basically, we are learning SQL Server. Okay, let's go, sir. Let's go to, we are learning SQL Server. Okay, we are learning SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, so what are the roles are available, Subbu? Okay, before you go into the technical stuff, I am little bit confused. What are the things? Means basically this is, oh, okay, this is your SQL Server. Okay, let's make into, sir. One is, okay, you are a DBA, means you should know how to how SQL Server is working, how to install SQL Server, how to manage the SQL Server, how to protect the SQL Server. Okay, how you will make sure that your SQL need to run for 24 by 7, 365 days. That is the major role which is handling by the DBAs. That is a major role which is handling by the DBAs. DBAs. Okay, DBAs. Now, there is one more role that is nothing but developers. Dev, dev team, developer team, sir. Developer team. Okay, where they are going to create the create the tables, views, store procedures, functions, all the development part they are going to take in care, sir. They never worry about whether SQL is running or not, whether how the database. That is task taken care by DBS. Our task is you need to protect our data, protecting data, make sure services need to run for 24 by 7, 365 days. Okay, protect the data, make sure the performance high availability also. DR also you need to maintain in case if suddenly something happen, how soon you can bring DR and HA is also very important. So these are all will comes into the DBA task. So development task is nothing but they are going to develop the stored procedure functions, triggers, writing the complex SQL statements, insert statement, update statement, all they are designing, sir. They are working under developers. This is one role. This is one role. And we are having one more role, sir. That is nothing but MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. MSBA technology, Microsoft Business Intelligence tool. My MSBA team, MSBA roles are MSBA role, where you will get SSIS, SSRS, SSAS, SSAS. SSIS is nothing but integration service, like a data warehouse service, sir. You know about Informatica? Anyone knows about Informatica? Informatica is a data warehouse tool, sir. Data warehouse tool. Like same how Informatica is working, our integration service is also working same, sir. Integration service is also like a Informatica tool, data warehouse tool, DWH, data warehouse tool, sir. Okay, SSIS, SSIS. Okay, SSRS and Power BI, sir, which falls under visualization tools, visualization technology. Earlier, it is a part of MSBA, sir. Now being growing, data is growing massive, right? They are making as a different technology called visualization tool. How you can visualize the data, whatever is available in the database, using Power BI, using SSRS, using Tableau, using Cognos. So different. Like data warehouse is SSIS, Informatica, data stage. Data stage is also data warehouse tool only, sir. Okay, that is a visualization tool like SSRS, Power BI, Tableau, Cognos. These are all the ClickView. Anyone knows about ClickView? You may also get a chance to work with ClickView. You may also work with the Tableau team, ClickView team, Power BI team, SSRS team as well. Okay, to help them, sir. You are not designing anything. Hey, don't get afraid. Oh my God, this many teams I need to work. You are not designing anything, sir. You need to make sure that you need to protect the data. You need to make sure your databases are running healthy or not. All this stuff you need to, sir. This is pointing to this databases only. So we are maintaining data, all the stuff. And one and only one tool. Okay. In SAPs also there is no tool called analysis tool. In ERP, Oracle apps also there is no tool called analysis tool, sir. Only one and only tool called analysis service. Okay. If you want to analyze your data, okay, so SSAS will place a major role. SSAS will place a major role. See, sir, I am little confused, Subbu. Okay, let's bring this one, sir, for your understanding. Okay, come on. Okay, see, sir, when you go for Tata Motors, okay, they are maintaining 5 days data, they are maintaining 1 day data, they are maintaining six months data, They are maintaining year data. They are maintaining 1 year data. They are maintaining 5 years data. They are maintaining almost 22 years data. Almost. See, sir, you are able to see means they are maintaining somewhere, right? Where this stock started, where now currently they are standing. 20 years back, the stock market of Tata Motors is okay, 31 rupees. Now they are standing in the 1098 rupees. They're standing. Now the stock market is. And you are able to see almost 22 years data. Somewhere the data is storing, right? If you are able to see means somewhere the data is storing, right? Somewhere in the database management system, the data is residing. That's the reason you are able to see the data. I hope you got my point, everyone. So now this visualization is coming from Tableau, Power BI, SSRS, anywhere, sir. Now they need to analyze the data. Okay, last 10 years, what is my stock market? Last 5 years, what is my stock market? I need to analyze the data. When you want to analyze the data, they will use the analysis tool, SSAS tool. They are going to create the cubes, sir, cubes. Okay, they will design the cubes in analysis service. In case that cube's performance is also impacting, we are the person who need to troubleshoot, sir. Again, keep it in mind. Whenever cubes are running slow, they will involve the DBS. Whenever reports are running slow, they will involve DBS. Whenever packages are running slow, they will involve the DBS. So we should know about integration service, reporting service, analysis service as a DBA point of, not a development point of. So this is also mandatory. We need to learn it, sir. I hope you got my point, everyone. Okay, this is one technology. Basically, this is one technology, sir. This is one technology. This is one technology. But for all of this, we are the backbone. For dev, we are the backbone. For MSBA, we are the backbone. Is there anything, Subbu? Yes, sir. When you go for cloud, so if you go for cloud, sir, you are having, okay, a Azure data engineering, Azure data analytics team, Azure data analytics team, Azure data engineering team. Okay, there will be two more teams will be when you go for cloud. Azure data engineering team, Azure data analytics team. Okay, for Azure data engineering team also, you are the backbone. For data analytics team also, you are the backbone. You need to know about SSIS, SSRS, SSIS. You need to know about Azure Data Factory, Azure Data Synapse, Azure Data Bricks. You need to know about Azure Analysis Service. In Azure also, there is a separate service called Analysis Service. Okay, Azure Synapse Analytics Service is also there. See, sir, that is what they are looking, sir. Someone asked, right, what I want to learn, Subbu. After you know about integration service, reporting service, analysis service, try to implement that idea in cloud as well. Got you? No. Everyone, are you there, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Subbu.
Okay, that is how idea behind, sir. Now industry is looking to, you are the backbone for ADF, you are the backbone for synonyms, you are the backbone for Azure analysis services as well. Okay, along with this Power BI analysis service. Now tell me, DBS is very easy task. SQL DBS. Everyone will tell SQL DBS is very easy. I was literally shocked. How many days I need to spend to discuss all this stuff, sir? It's easy? No, it's very tough. Okay, this is what, sir, fulfilling of our role, DBA role. Okay, if you place your resume that I know how to troubleshoot ADF, I know how to troubleshoot Synapse pipelines, I know how to troubleshoot notebooks. In Azure Databricks, you will design the, not you, sir. You are not developer, sir. Again, you are not developer. Okay, please don't get afraid. Okay, you are not developer. You are backbone for developers. You are backbone for ADF. You are backbone for MSBA technologies, because they are connecting to this our database systems, right? In case they are not able to access, they are having some performance issue. Okay, they are facing connection time modes, they are facing some query time modes, they are facing something. We are here to help them. Okay, not okay.
Okay.
Right.
This is the complete, sir. We are having different roles when you go for real world, sir. Okay, DB is one role, dev is a one role. So now someone asked, right, Subbu, what I want to learn. If you are good at development, sir, DBA, go for dev, sir. Don't think about any one of this first. Don't think any one of this. First learn the dev. At least base concepts. Okay, at least base concepts. If you know this one, now you are the main pillar of that project, sir. Because if you know this one, you can work Oracle developer, you can work SQL developer, you can work PostgreSQL developer. Okay, one technology you can work in different ways. You can work as a Tableau developer, you can work like a Power BI developer. Okay, you can do lot many wonders, sir, if you know dev. Okay, spend 1 year time on development. Don't think about your future, sir. Think only development. Okay, I need to learn first development. Once I'm good at DBA, go for development. You are the game changer. You will become the game changer, sir, because if you know the dev, you can do anything, many things, sir. Seriously, you can be part of visualization team. You can be part of Azure Data Engineer team. You can be part of Azure Data Analytics team. You can be also part of MSBA team. Just you need to know about these tools. Underlying, you are doing development only, sir. Just you need to learn about the tools, how the tool is working. Apart from nothing else, I need to learn because I already know the development. Okay? No? Got it? Once you are comfortable with the DBA, sir, spend some time on dev also. Okay? 1 year, 1.5 year. Later on, you can go for Power BI, sir, instead of ADF, all this stuff. It's very complex. Okay? DBA, dev, Power BI, awesome market, sir. You can't see the market. That is how it is there currently. No one knows. Everyone is thinking that I want to learn data engineering, all the stuff. Power BI is easy, sir. It's a visualization tool. Sorry. Visualization tool. You are visualize your data like anything. Even our performance data can be also visualized. Okay, everyone. That is what
Correct.
I don't want development, Subbu. I afraid on the development. That's the reason only I came to DBA. There are two kinds of people, sir, in the market. Take I will take me as example only. First, I'm a Oracle developer. Okay, I'm a Oracle apps consultant. Okay, I'm a DevOps team as well. I trained DevOps. I trained Oracle apps. I trained Oracle. I trained AWS. Later on, I strictly with the SQL only. Okay, and later on, I strictly stick with the SQL because I felt I no need to go anywhere. Here only I have lot. Okay, here only I'm having lot, but we are not looking in a different direction, sir. We are simply looking with others. We are taking others' opinion. That's the problem. What is your opinion? Okay, we are having lot here. These many things are available, and we are looking for other. Why, sir? For example, if I go for DevOps, I trained DevOps for two batches, and size our DevOps student actually. I trained Sai for DevOps. Then Sai came into the DBA and he got work. He worked as a Oracle DBA for 1.5 year. Then again he got back to the SQL DBA. Almost 4 years he's working as a SQL DBA. Now we think that okay, DevOps why I felt means there are multiple tools are there. Okay, anyhow we can't start the architecture today. tomorrow freshly we'll start the architecture, sir. DevOps, we are having a lot of tools like Git, uh, uh, Git, GitHub, Bitbucket, okay, SVN for the repo tools are where we can store all our data, okay. And when you go for build tool like Maven, Gradle, and for configuration tool we are having Saltac, Puppet, Ansible, okay, Chef. For monitoring they are using Nagios, Zira. For integration they are using Jenkins, Bamboo, okay. These many tools are available. If I'm learning two tools on each level of, but they're expecting different tools when I go for new project. Every time if I want to learn new tool means now I was so young, sir. I can learn it. But once I become a family member, once I become a little bit old, it's very difficult to learn every day one new tool. Here you are not learning, sir. You are enhancing. Here you are enhancing. You already in the SQL. You know SQL. You know the working nature of SQL. You know how it is working. Okay. You are enhancing your technicals. Both are different. Here you are enhancing. There you are learning new thing, new tool. Every time new tool. If you go into the new project, we don't know what tools they are working. Some people will tell, hey, I'm not using this tool, I'm using this tool. And I was customized this tool lot. Okay, you need to work this tool. Again, I need to learn from scratch. That's a challenge I noticed that time. I'm not sure whether I'm right or wrong. Maybe Sudish, you can tell okay if I'm wrong in DevOps. Okay. But that is how, sir, I thought I came to the DBA. I stick with the DBA because I am enhancing my technical knowledge. Okay. By learning new things, I was sitting core DBA only, but I'm enhancing a lot. I started with on-prem, then I went to the cloud. I learn now Azure Data Factory, Azure Synonyms, Power BI, SSRS, integration service, analysis service. I know, sir, now these many tools I can survey I can place in my resume, I can survey in the interview, I can also survey in the real world because I'm enhancing new things. My underlying is a SQL only. That is how, sir, you need to think in your career. Okay, the people who are starting the journey, don't merge your brain like anything. Make one central pillar and make, sir, tree. Take the tree as example, sir. Tree is having a root. There will be only one root, and it is constructing multiple branches. So these are all the branches, sir. Okay, SQL is the root. That is how I treated, sir. Then almost 7, 8+ years, I was sitting on the SQL, and I was within the SQL only, sir. I love SQL. That's it. Questions, sir? That's it for today. Questions you can ask.
Super Pradeep here.
Yeah, Pradeep. Yeah.
Okay. This is regarding DBMS and RDBMS. Just I want to share with the team, just for their information. The main difference that we see in DBMS and RDBMS with respect to execution is that in DBMS, every time when you query the record, the execution has to go to database engine. But when in the RDBMS, whenever we execute the query, the database engine will not be directed. It can use execution plan for its execution purpose. So there is no round trip required here in RDBMS.
Yeah, good point.
Just information for the team and
good point. Good point. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks. That's what, sir, we are expecting everyone. Okay. Thanks, Pradeep. Okay. Always, sir. I told you, right? This is not a training. This is a KT. That's it.
No, I was not aware of this because where internally we had a training in our office and many people give many examples like it is a table format, it is flat files, everything. But the trainer was asking for a unique way of unique difference between the both. So nobody could get an idea of it. So just wanted to share with the team. It might be useful for them.
Good, sir. Even it's useful for me as well. Okay. I was first time hearing this pod. Okay. Because I am not any. Okay, let's off the record. Yeah, yeah. Good point. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's just a learning purpose, like you
Yes,
said, it's a learning process, right? We exchange information.
yeah,
So someday it might be useful for anyone in the team. So
right,
anyone in the pod.
right. Good.
Yeah. And also for the DBMS, it utilizes heap memory. Subbu, do you know about heap memory? Because I forgot this concept.
Yes, sir. We'll discuss on the memory when we are discussing memory. Almost 3 days we are discussing only on memory, sir. That time
Okay.
we'll discuss. Yeah, yeah,
So heap memory is a part of memory. So I was not aware of
yeah.
this
We are going
concept.
to discuss, sir. Yeah,
Okay. Thanks
yeah,
to both.
yeah. Okay, yeah. That's it, sir. If no questions, I need to jump into another session. Let me
Thank you,
stop.
Subbu.
Thank you. See you tomorrow, sir.
Thanks,
Thanks
Subbu.
everyone. Thanks,
Yeah,
Subbu.
yeah. Thank
Nice
you.
session.